Everyone get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, and welcome to another subscriber contest again already. It seems like only yesterday it was 2,500. Not quite yesterday, but it was actually in fact only last month. It was early December. We hit 2.5k subs in I think late November, and here we are beginning of January. I'm at 5k. I've basically doubled the channel in like the space of a month and a half, and I don't know how, but clearly I'm doing something right, so I will just keep doing what I'm doing. So I've decided to do something slightly different than the last two contests. They've both been screenshot contests basically, and we've had some very nice entries for those, but I'm going to do something more based around gameplay and replays this time round, and I'm kind of going to split it into two parts. Now if you were watching the stream, you'll maybe guess what one of the parts is, because I did mention what I was thinking about doing. The first part is going to be, it's going to be all about the duck, because the duck is amazing, you guys. The AMX40, it's just OP. Now what I want is, I basically want the most kills in an AMX40. Whoever sends me a match where they have the most kills in an AMX40 will win something, and they will win some gold. And I've also been sent some Steam codes as well, so I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to allocate the Steam codes, but I'll figure something out. What will happen if I get two of the, with the same, if I get a tie break basically, the person with the best XP will win in that case. But it can be any kind of tiering matchup at all. You can be top tier, you can be bottom tier. Although obviously I'm pretty sure it's going to be mostly top tier entries for this one. So if you don't have one, you should definitely totally buy one because it's amazing. If you already have one, you can limber up. What I will do in terms of numbers of our entries, basically I'll have a window. We'll have a 2-week period, and I'll give you guys and gals 2 weeks to play the AMX40 as many times as you like. You can submit as many replays as you like in that period, and it will always be the last one that you've sent to me that I will consider to be your entry. So that's what we're going to do with the AMX40. The second part of the contest is going to be slightly different. Again, it's going to be gameplay, and this one's going to be all about XP. What I want this time round is, I want you to get your tier 3 lights and mediums, so that's lights and mediums only, no artillery, no tank destroyers, and I basically want the best XP possible whilst you're bottom tier, so in a tier 5 match. So to reiterate, tier 3 lights and mediums, you have to be bottom tier, and you have to have it's basically whoever submits the best score, and I think I'll do 2 or 3 prizes for this one. Like I said, I've got some Steam codes, so I'll be throwing some of those in. Gold, it's gonna depend on where you are basically, because different gift shops in different places sell different amounts of gold, which makes it kind of annoying, but I will try and make it uniform. I did want to check before recording this, but the EU portal is down again, and I was able to look at NA, so I have some idea. It'll be around 3-4k gold maybe. I'll try and bodge it somehow, but that'll be kind of first prize, and then there'll be a second prize and a third prize for this one. The AMX40 part is going to have just one winner, but this one is going to have I'm going to have one, a first prize, second prize, and third prize. I'm going to do it that way. So if you don't fancy doing the AMX40, you can do this, or you can enter both. It's up to you. The only restrictions I have mentioned were the tier 3s. You have to be bottom tier, and you have to have the best score of any of the entries I've been sent. So what I want you guys to send me, you know the email by now, I will stick it in the description. Basically, I want score screens, or a link to whatreplays.com with the uploaded file, so I can go and check the scores. But what will make it a lot quicker for me is if you also put the scores in the actual email itself. I don't want replay files just yet, although if you're submitting a what replays link, I can get the replay file then anyway. That's what I'd recommend you doing anyways, just putting it on what replays. But if you want to send me the score screen pictures instead, that's fine. So hopefully this has all been quite clear. This has happened way quicker than I thought it would. I was figuring another 2 or 3 months maybe before I'd have to be doing this contest, but no, we're here already, 5k subs, so goodness knows when 10k is going to be. That's going to be my next planned contest, but yeah, you guys, just everyone that subbed, you guys are amazing, and I just want to say thank you because this is, if this goes at its present rate, I might actually be able to make a proper go of this whole YouTube thing, and I'm sure I don't need to tell a lot of you. I'm sure a lot of you have personal experience with this. Being unemployed sucks, and doing this is basically, it's what I'm doing at the moment, and it's if I could do this and make a living off it, that would be fantastic. That is what I want to do, and everybody that hits that sub button and watches my videos helps me towards that goal. And I'm hoping sometime this year even I can reach a point where I no longer need to be on unemployment benefits anymore. I can actually stop going through the rather soul-destroying process, that's the word I was looking for, of searching for jobs and applying for jobs and hearing nothing back, or getting interviews and getting a nice letter or a nice phone call saying, we're terribly sorry to tell you this. But so yeah, that would be awfully nice if I could just leave all of that behind. And like I say, everybody that hits that sub button, everybody that watches my videos, you're all helping me towards that goal. So yes, just a big thank you to everybody there, really. So yes, although I'm sure you're all here for the goodies. Anyone that's watching this video, but that's not a bad thing. That's why I'm doing this contest. I want to give you guys and gals something back. So if you have any questions about the contest, you can leave a comment below asking me, and I will do my best to answer. If you like the video, you can hit the like button as always. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to sub and take part in the contest. You can go check out my Facebook page where I post various news and things. And of course, as always, stay tuned for more.